There we go. Alright. We may not have audio, but we do have gameplay. So, you get to hear my lovely voice. I will keep working on trying to get y'all to hear the game. I don't know why it's not working. Okay. But immediately off, we see actually some of the new characters coming out here. We're going to see Hiro on Domina. nobenx on the character that I don't actually know yet. We'll see if his name pops up. We're going to see woozy going to be on the Ana here, which is usual pick. We see Luke, Garret, and noodlepepe both falling here. We did not have Waffle today, as it is happy birthday to him. But Hendrix falling one by one here, unfortunately, and the Mizuki, which is the name of the character I forgot, will fall here. Unfortunately. And in the meantime, we are going to be trying to fix the audio. Okay, now getting it on my end. Voice meter in 2. So why is that not working? Riddle me this, Batman. Why is this not working?
Better.
Is that game audio? Am I so lucky? Oh my god, it is game audio. I figured it out, y'all. Hey, oh my gosh, Ciaran in chat. Happy birthday, man. We are here. We are on a 3-minute delay, as per usual. And Hiro's gonna fall on that Reinhardt, unfortunately. I think I've gotten all the technical issues figured out now, so we're going back. We're focusing on the game here. noodlepepe is gonna fall. We see Luke Garret switching over to Sojourn here. Very interesting pick. We got the Mizuki, nobenx, learning that character, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what he does with it. Got the Reinhardt pushing in. Hendrix kind of gathering around now. They're 50% down. They've got to make a comeback soon. But Luke Garrett's pushing in fast. He's got to be careful. Couple good shots. Hiro's taking damage though. No supports around him. Does get taken out. nobenx gonna fall after popping ultimate. Woozy on his own. Luke Garret, noodlepepe. noodlepepe almost dead. Going for the kill. Does get it. But point contested as the enemy pushes in with their own Reinhardt. noodlepepe is going to fall there, but does manage to contest for long enough. Luke Garrett's going to be forced to retreat back, and we're going to see Hiro come out to the point now. Can't quite hit that slam. And does get pulse bombed by the Tracer as well. It's got to be careful. Woozy coming in. nobenx. Ooh. Hiro's going to fall there. nobenx on his own and falls. It's now Woozy, Luke Garret, and noodlepepe around again. But noodlepepe retreating back to the base. Might switch characters here, but they've got to make one last push in. They're going to have to touch point here. It's going to have to be a very quick contest. 95%. He's got to run in. He knows it. He's going to contest at 98% now. Has to stay alive. Gets anti-healed. Doesn't take much damage during it, thankfully, but now taking a bunch of damage. No supports around him. nobenx and Luke Garret, the only ones nearby. You see Luke Garret rushing in, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, I should probably do that. Good point. Apologies to our editor for not getting clips for that, but going into first person now, we'll see what happens. 1-0, not the worst ever. There's looking promising at points here, but we'll see what happens. Oh wait, okay, there we go. Whatever. We were gonna be playing with the profiles on the right. I'll look at disabling those after this round, unfortunately. But we actually do see a Mei coming out with Luke Garret here, playing the Mei. noodlepepe gonna be back on that Reaper that he loves. Hiro and Rico, opposite tank, both on Reinhardt here. Yeah, audio is working. I'm very happy that sorted that out. It's on the wrong input somehow. Good kill by noodlepepe there. Does take out Rico. And Hiro's going to charge in. Does not get any hits. He's going to have to retreat back with that shield. nobenx in the back here. Woozy in the back as well. Important to note here, the only new character, we had 5 new characters in the game recently, and the only new one we're seeing right here is Mizuki, which is really not the one I expected to see immediately, but it is definitely, I think, pretty good character. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I would have loved to have Waffle in here with me to explain, but we'll learn sooner rather than later, you know. But Hendrix doing very good at holding this point right now. That Mei wall coming out immediately. And Hiro, miscommunication, medication is actually going to charge into noodlepepe there. It gets anti-healed, and he's going to have to drop back, possibly. Does get healed up quite fast. And does have Shatter available, more importantly. Tracer being annoying on the side. Nobenx will fall to the Tracer. Hiro taking damage, gets anti-healed. He's going to fall there. Luke Garret, noodlepepe both taking damage. Noodlepepe does fall. Luke Garret, woozy dies in the back. Nobody alive for Hendrix. And it's going to be Bethany College taking point here. That's not what I wanted, but we'll figure it out one day for clips. Luke Garret does die. Hiro's going to die as well. Actually, Hendrix losing this team fight pretty badly right now. Does barely save noodlepepe, but for how long? Not long at all. Noodlepepe will fall right there. And we're going to see Hendrix going back in. There's probably an option I'm not seeing here. I'm going to be honest, I'm the spectator. Hendrix still has advantage by 20%. We actually do see him Mei ultimate come out. That will force the enemy back, but Luke Garret taking a lot of damage. He's going to freeze himself, but it does get killed by passing on. And Hendrix falling one by one again. noodlepepe has that ultimate. He teleports back to the base. Okay, so it's the player information, so I need to get rid of that. Luke Garret taking a bunch of damage on this Mei again. Mei, a lot of damage, but a little bit squishy. Only having that 300 health. I mean, of course you have nobenx, a little bit even squishier, but has a little bit longer range to compensate, but will die there actually, and we see Woozy on the brig. Will die. noodlepepe also dying out here, and that's a third, and you don't see where the option is. We actually see Hiro swapping to D.Va. Alright, I'm gonna give up on that thing. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Unfortunately, that will be a loss for Hendrix here. A couple lost team fights in a row will steal the deal for them. What? Where am I spectating? Where am I? And we go behind 1-0. Yeah, guys, I've got no clue. So we're watching. We're actually gonna see a Sigma pick coming back out here, which is very interesting. Does not go for that Domina, as you said. We actually. Is that a Vendetta? Is a Vendetta. Okay, I don't know her profile yet. But we don't actually see any new heroes again here. Seeing instead, only Vendetta, which came out the last update before this, so still fairly new as all things considered. And they do see the Pharah in the air along with the Mercy. As Hiro tries to knock them out the air, unsuccessful. And Luke Garret getting absolutely destroyed by that Wrecking Ball for a second there. Now noodlepepe taking damage as he's going to retreat back to his team. Does fall there. Hiro will be the one to spectate here on that Sigma. A little bit more defensive of Hiro. Getting healed up by Woozy here, but it's nobenx that's really taking damage here. Has to be careful. Will spray Hiro with that healing. Hendrix staying alive right now. They're attacking very well, taking large spots to the point as enemy Kiriko is taking down. Actually, Kiriko, one of the harder characters to take down in the game due to her teleport, and Hiro will die there, but so will the Wrecking Ball on the other team. Yeah, we actually do see a tank switch from Hiro here. Gonna go to that D.Va that he does love. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. And we actually do see another tank star from the other team as well. Swapping to the Sigma, getting a ton of damage onto that Kiriko immediately, flying up, taking down that Pharah actually, as the ultimate came in. now going aggressive on the Vendetta. Team manages to take down Vendetta together, and that will be Hendrix with the first checkpoint. Immediately reaching 4 minutes left. Very, very good start for Hendrix College. Luke Garret playing at range. Cassidy with a couple of range nerfs recently to his damage fall off. Not going to be as effective at that long range. I cannot talk today. Apologies. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of the HUD there. Nerosi Hendrix just kind of staying alive on the point right now. Everyone taking some damage, but that Moira Mercy combo is enough to heal all of it. Enemy Baptiste has the Immortality field taken down immediately. Chased down by Hiro. Will be getting taken out quite quickly. And going the opposite way too. Trying to take out that Kiriko, just can't secure the kill. Luke Garret on his own, gotta be able to kill a Dancing Cow, that Bastion right there. And this is just perfect gameplay from Hendrix so far. I don't know if they've halted progress, but still 4 minutes as they're pushing onto the final area on the timer. But haven't dropped back a little bit to get healed up. Noodlepepe in that Bastion taking a lot of damage. Dealing out just as much damage though. And that Sigma ult will kill him in the end. Hiro gonna die as well. Luke Garret will get killed. And Hendrix finally losing their first team fight of the game. See what happens from here. Hendrix pushes back in one at a time. As I accidentally pressed space actually. Everyone's staying alive for now. 2 players die at Hendrix here. 3 players die for Hendrix here. Cassidy and Hiro, Luke Garret and Hiro trying to get back now. Trying to recover the situation. Which is really threatening Hendrix right now. As Hiro about to fall, only on 40 health. Does get that Orb of Harmony. It's not Orb of Harmony because it's not Zen, but you get the point. Noodlepepe in the back on that Bastion. Hendrix gonna have to push in here. And the sooner they do it, the better. Yeah, there goes 2 kills, or really 1.5 kills, with that Diva ultimate. And Baptiste will be taken out here. The Kiriko is being threatened as well. And no way to escape. Hendrix gonna be able to finish this push quite quickly. Dives at the point, not enough for the other team as Hendrix finishes. 2:19 left here. And that's pretty much a perfect attack here. Attacking one of the things that Hendrix has struggled with, so stop moving. I don't trust this car. Oh, and that's gone. We'll go back. Hendrix, pretty much the same composition here, only switching out that Diva for a Sigma, that dive tank for a more defensive tank here. So other than that, they seem to be quite happy with what they're playing. And really, who can blame them? They've had a very good first round, very, very solid attack. So we'll see how they can work from here. Stop the payload. You see enemy gathering on the right side here. Sigma is going to do pretty well at this spot though. Being able to hold them down the line here. You see noodlepepe just absolutely lasering most of them here. Hendrix is going to win the very first team fight here. Couple good shots on that Vendetta. Alright, I'm just dying on the sidelines real quick. I apologize, y'all. But Hendrix so far keeping the high ground here. We see nobenx over on the side preventing the alternate approach, but noodlepepe having to drop back will get healed. Thankfully by the Moira. Luke Garret also taking some damage. Has to be careful here. But enemy Baptiste is taken out, and once again Hendrix is at the advantage. noodlepepe does fall to that Vendetta in the back. They've got to be careful. Luke Garret taking damage, will drop back. No threat for now. Hero taking damage. Not enough to really be threatening though. And we actually do see the Zarya coming out from the other team. Zarya with that laser was a very big problem last season with the meta. I've been told a little bit less of a problem this season, but we'll see what happens here. And we do see the hero ultimate coming out. We'll get 3 kills there, and only the tank and a DPS left for the other team here. Bethany College sent reeling. And it's Hendrix holding the point right now, but everyone has to stay alive. Luke Garret taking some damage, staying alive rather well. noodlepepe in that form will leave. He does also have that shutdown with the ultimate. 3 ultimates up for Hendrix right now. Only 1 for the enemy team. We do see that Zarya there. It really looks like a Maybeam. It's unfortunate coloring there, but hero will survive. You see that laser really just not as much of a threat anymore, thankfully. And we do see the black hole come out. Will claim Luke Garret and nobenx. Hero surviving at half health right now. Has to be very careful. And taking a lot of damage. I don't know if he's going to survive this. Does get taken down here. Woozy falls as well, but has that ultimate about to pop. First checkpoint gotten for Bethany College. They're 2 minutes behind in Hendrix's pace. Luke Garret's gonna fall there. Same with nobenx. And we do see a Domina coming out. Interesting. Domina, one of the new heroes here, so we see the first new hero coming out of the night. I guess technically the second, because we did see that Mizuki earlier. But we'll see how she plays here. A little bit, somewhat defensively, very similarly to Sigma here. Has that wall that she can put up. Also has a knockback, which will prove itself very interesting here. We also have that exploding crystal. Will charge shield. And noodlepepe will fall there, unfortunately, to that Domina. To that Vendetta. Woozy also taking a fall here. Hero taking damage. Not gonna be able to survive that. And that's checkpoint 2. And I was definitely looking at the wrong time, actually. Hendrix has to defend this from this checkpoint for 3 minutes here, if they want to win this round right now. Almost guaranteed that they'll have more time than Bethany no matter what. Has to be careful though. Luke Garret taking a lot of damage, not getting any healing for now. Noodlepepe will get that kill at range on the Baptiste. And Hendrix, gotta be taking control of this team fight for now. Has to be very careful of that Zarya. You see a ton of health missing from Hero all of a sudden. Hendrix getting forced back a little bit from that Zarya. That Zarya being a problem all of last season, going into this season, also being a problem currently, was definitely a problem in placements. And we'll see what happens here. And woozy, you see falling on the outside, but nobenx gonna be able to secure a kill on that Sojourn. Huge for Hendrix as they force them back again. Getting that kill on the Baptiste there. And just like that, it's gonna be Hendrix winning that team fight pretty dominantly. Taking out that Zarya. Minute 30 left now. Two ultimates up for Hendrix, about to be a third. Two ultimates up for the other team as well, also about to be a third. We'll see how they play from here. Luke Garret happened to watch that left hallway. Has to get back before that right hallway gets punished here. And we actually do see someone in the air right there. Is that the... I genuinely cannot tell you what hero that was. Domina will get taken out. Hero dies. nobenx has his ultimate back up. Has to be careful, getting some healing. They've got enough time for one more team fight if they're careful here. If they're not careful, they could lose it right now. Gets rocked. I don't think anyone's gonna touch for Hendrix. Never mind, 44.44 meters. Less than half a meter to finish. If they defend it from here, they can still win right now. Immortality field taken out. Only woozy missing for Hendrix right now. No more ultimates. nobenx about to have his though. Coalescence will get popped immediately. But unfortunately, Hendrix not close enough to touch point there. Accidentally letting overtime run out. 3-3. Hendrix will have 3 minutes remaining. Bethany will only have 1 minute to push again. One minute defense. They can do that. They just have to be careful. They need to focus on winning this first team fight no matter what. We'll go. Same team comp coming out of Hendrix here, not switching it up yet. I'm gonna crack open a snack, yeah.
Could be wholly unlike Lindholm and give you something useful.
Yeah, 11 seconds until this defense. Heroes have their perks already. Should be noted. You see those perks in the bottom right. I don't know what they do, unfortunately, so I can't be much of a help, but 45 seconds to defend this push. One big kill on that D.Va, but they get the kill on the Kiriko already. D.Va separated. Might die here. Immortality field keeping her alive, just barely. 30 seconds left on the clock, but they're kind of running away with it. Gotta be careful or jump back. A bunch of deaths already for Bethany College. This is what you love to see. Another kill with that exploding crystal right there. It's gonna be massive. Domino with that kill, and with 9 seconds, looks like it's about to be Hendrix winning this. Genji taken out again. Overtime popped. Have to defend this diva push here. Only one support there. It's gonna be the Lucio. Lucio, not the biggest on healing ever, won't be able to heal the diva enough for all the damage she's taking. Overtime fading. And that will be enough. 52 meters is the mark. Interesting comp change here. We're going to see another tank switch. Going on to that Orisa for now. Equipping both perks. Escort the payload. As soon as they pass 52 meters, it's a win. Let's see, noodlepepe. That'd be finding like grenade range. Not have the greatest range options in the world. Might still be passable though. You see the guy on the right here. Taking some damage. Nobenx also taking some damage. Has to be careful here. Gonna hide behind. You see, Hiro on that Orisa going aggressive already. As the Dancing Cow does barely escape him, noodlepepe gonna follow on the side. It'll be Hendrix with the immediate numbers disadvantage actually here. Woozy also going to fall here. Hiro going in from the opposite side. Has that spear. Spear doing a lot, but Immortality Field will not be enough to save that Baptiste as he gets pushed back. Incredible work from Hiro, but does take the fall in the process. 39 meters already. They got 2 minutes to push. As soon as Hiro pushes back in, it will be going in here. And with Hiro to get that spinning javelin, blocking some of the projectiles, Hendrix gonna be making their move here. We see the Sojourn on the other team. We see the Tracer on the other team. Both gonna be very annoying. But with that constant healing, it might not be enough. That Baptiste is gonna die again. King of Hearts. Taking death after death here. And forcing back that Sojourn. Taking out the Sojourn in the end. Kiriko also being taken out. Sigma does get the kill on Hiro last minute. But will die to the Moira. Along with the Tracer here soon. Lucio being annoying. It's 2 meters until Hendrix wins. See the Coalescence coming out. Huge damage coming out. Another 2 kills. And that will be Hendrix taking round 2 here. 1-1 on the night. After that after that 10-minute game to start us off, we have a nice long 30-minute push game. Gotta love it. And unfortunately, their Sigil is going to be the one that gets to play the game here. And honestly, probably deserved. That was a nice ult coming down nobenx, yeah. They aren't wrong, unfortunately. Grabbing water again, real quick. Anything but singing between games for Hendrix College here. Big Atlas, ban Moira. Targeting nobenx here, unfortunately, with that ban. Woozy and Woozy and Noben both playing Moira. Not gonna be the happiest situation for them. And that does leave Reinhardt open again for both teams. So is Ana, which will be interesting. gonna see a tracer band coming out of here from Hendrix College. Very interesting. And here we go. Good luck, have fun. Where are we? I'm just gonna fly through, but I actually have no clue where I'm flying. I don't think I've ever seen this map before, so I believe it should be a hybrid mode from the looks of it, though. Here we're gonna be on the Junker Queen to start. What? Not see a Junker Queen in a hot second. Very interesting. And oh my gosh, we got Jetpack Cat and a Kiriko. It's flashpoints. Okay. Best of 5 flashpoints. You gotta love it. And we will see Junker Queen getting grappled in by Jetpack Cat. nobenx on that Jetpack Cat. He has been practicing it, I can confirm. It'll be very interesting how this plays out. See how this plays out. We actually see a hazard from the enemy team. Not been seeing much hazards on the enemy team so far this season. Mostly been a Hendrix character. So interesting to see here. We also see that double dive comp from the enemy team. We see that Genji plus the Vendetta. Very dangerous to go against here, but Vendetta does die. noodlepepe gonna finish her off there. Genji also being annoying. And really gonna be Hendrix winning this first team fight here as they take point. Hendrix taking point fast. Hiro just surviving for now. Taking out that hazard. Barely doesn't die. Gets invincibility from that Kiriko. Nobody dying from either side here. This is the most healthy battle I've ever seen. As we see a bunch of ultimates coming out here. That hazard ult will trap Hiro. Woozy also falling. Luke Garret, noodlepepe both gonna fall here, it looks like. And it will be Bethany winning after that ultimate. nobenx able to escape. Scored, man. Hi. Just saying hi in chat here. That Genji being annoying. We do see somebody's friend playing Overwatch. I don't believe that's mine. And with that grapple, does not actually get caught in. Jetpack Cat, laggy at best. And Hiro having dropped back. noodlepepe and nobenx both falling. Woozy on that Kiriko. Barely saving Hiro for a second there, but it's not enough. Hiro will fall. Luke Garret next. And just like that, Bethany, 87%. They've passed Hendrix. We'll see if Hendrix decides to push in, or if they're just going to go to the next flashpoint. It looks like it's going to be next flashpoint. Unfortunately, I cannot explain how the cat works because I have no clue. It just kind of carries things around. Genji is taken out very thankfully for Hendrix here. nobenx at low health, Luke Garret at low health. They're gonna have to be careful. Luke Garret backing around the corner, almost dying to that hazard. nobenx will fall to that hazard, but Luke Garret able to survive. Woozy gonna die in the background. Hiro getting double kills. And now it's just a Vendetta. Vendetta chased out. Hendrix, well, it takes his objective here. nobenx needs time to run back in. Woozy also needs time to run back in. All 5 Hendrix players on zone right now. But might get forced off by that Kiriko ultimate there. Very scary. We see Woozy pop the ultimate in response, but nobenx and nobenx both falling. Woozy gonna fall as well. Nobody from Bethany dying yet. Hiro's having to drop back, but with no supports, he's not gonna live. Luke Garrett's gonna die. And just like that, Hendrix is gonna lose that team fight. Hendrix can't push back in. This time using a Sigma instead of that Junker Queen. You have a little bit more defensive capabilities. Will be very good. Luke Garret able to get a kill there. nobenx getting another kill before getting taken out by the Genji. Has to be careful with that Genji ultimate now. But just died to that Genji ultimate. King of Hearts going to kill the remaining players. I've just realized I've been in third person this entire time. And just like that, Hendrix, that recapture really proving a problem for Hendrix. And they're not able to touch in time. nobenx will fall on that bastion there. Hendrix gonna have to be careful now. Does get trapped, does rock though, and we're gonna see that Sigma ult coming out of here. Does not able to kill a Genji. Does get the Vendetta at least, but with both supports gone, Hendrix have to be careful here with no healing. Hendrix takes first point. Woozy gonna be swapping onto that Brig now. Gonna be slightly better against that Genji. Having a little bit more defensive presence at least. But nobenx gonna take very early death there. Genji finally being taken out. Hiro gets anti-healed. And will fall at the end there. Woozy also falling in the background. Luke Garret, you have to be careful. He does have his ultimate ready. And does get that kill there. nobenx there to support and heal. Hendrix, 55%, a couple kills here. He's doing pretty good. Have to be careful of that recapture. Trying to prevent that touch. Unfortunately, it's gonna be the hazard touching the zone. Gotta keep him off. So he leaves of his own volition. Kept on the ground here. but unfortunately, somebody will touch it. It looks like it's gonna be like Genji touching. Two people die as Luke Garret and nobenx both fell there. Hendrix able to protect still. Jetpack Hack does have a very fast reposition that's very important here. And now it's a battle of control. Who can get this point before the zone opens up? And oh my gosh, unfortunately it's going to be Luke Garret getting pushed off the map. Doesn't die though. Wait, there was a platform below. Kiriko almost dying there. Hiro's going to be trapped for a second here. Has to be careful. Tries to rock the hazard, but the hazard's not having any of it. It does fall off on his own. And that Sojourn's going to be scary now. Better Sojourn than a Vendetta at least. Genji's still causing problems for Hendrix. And Genji ultimate will be up soon. That is terrifying for Hendrix. Did almost pretty much get pentacode by it last time. Luke Garret just kind of chilling there. He's doing his own thing. Nobenx on that jetpack hat does have an ultimate up too. There's 2 ultimates ready for Hendrix. 2 more soon. And Woozy furthest away at 30%. And luckily Nobenx staying in the air. Able to get some pretty good damage so far. Has to be careful though, as Woozy's gonna fall. Signal pops. Does not get a single kill yet. Plenty of people low though. Kiriko ultimate coming out from the opposite team. Hiro the only one standing his ground right now. Has to wait on the rest of Hendrix to get back to the zone to contest it. And it will fall to Bethany, but that's 90% to make up. And so they've got enough time for probably 1 or 2 team fights. Two ultimates ready for Hendrix. We see noodlepepe and Luke Garret both ready here. I'm not sure what the plan was with noodlepepe there. Goes in slightly. We will see Bastion ultimate popped here. Doesn't quite get that kill on the Ana. Very close though. We see Hiro in the back here. Woozy gets taken out. noodlepepe has to be careful. Very low health. Ana does get taken, or the Kiriko does get taken out after all that. nobenx still here. Luke Garret also still here. They both have to be careful. Both at low health. Does take out that Ana before dying, but will Hendrix be able to touch? No, they won't. And Hendrix gonna lose this flashpoint here, unfortunately. 2-1 Bethany. Hendrix once again at the disadvantage here. They win this one, they're going to set 5. We'll see a very interesting comp here from Hendrix. We're going to see that Ramatra coming out. Not an often pick from Hendrix, so very nice to see. Kind of as a switch up. You're going to see the Luke Garret Cassidy. noodlepepe going to be on the Reaper here, and we're going to see that Moira Mercy return to supports. We'll go ahead with Noben and we're going with noodlepepe again here. Gonna have that first confrontation. Has to be very careful. You see that Tracer, that Sojourn, gonna be very, very devastating. Nobody dying yet for Hendrix. Noodlepepe behind them now, though. Does get that kill on the Kiriko. We see a Doomfist from the other team, which is very interesting. Doomfist, definitely not a character we've seen up until this point. I think he got a couple of buffs with the most recent patch. You gotta be careful with that Tracer as well. Noodlepepe chasing after. Doing a lot of damage. Will get healed by that Mercy, though. And it will be Hendrix pushing first. Has to be careful with that Doomfist. That Doomfist jumping into the back line. You see it take out the Moira. nobenx going to fall. Doomfist finally living up to his animation potential here. As you kind of see. Very much one of the cores, I would say, is very much core in the animations. And actually see a Sombra switch from Garret here. You see a Diva switch as well. And only about 10 meters from each team so far. Garret will fall. That Doomfist being a problem in the back lines. Trying to take out that Tracer, not enough. A couple big shots won't do it. You hear that Doomfist charging around. Noodlepepe. We're gonna get that resurrection on nobenx here from the Mercy, but Woozy will die to that Doomfist. That Doomfist running rampant. Hiro stuck for a moment. Garret coming in from the back, hacks the Doomfist. Can't get the kill though. Noodlepepe has that Blossom of Death. Hiro barely surviving. Garret also barely surviving. Getting a couple big hits there. Hiro does die there, but rest of Hendrix alive right now. If they can get 1 or 2 big kills, it would be massive. As they do get the Sojourn out the back. It's up to the rest of Hendrix to make the advantage of that. Noodlepepe gonna run away. Teleporting back to his team. 10 meters the difference. They don't know what the Torpon Coliseum. Yeah, I don't. Garret getting taken out, unfortunately. Kiriko almost dead, so is the Tracer. As the Kiriko dies. Garret gonna run in. Hiro almost has ultimate up. nobenx gonna have to be careful. Taking out that Tracer though. And the Doomfist getting taken out as well. Pretty big for Hendrix so far. They've got to keep up this momentum though over a long stretch of time, so we'll see what they make of it. And just like that, Hendrix takes the lead. And unfortunately, I'm actually not on the team, so I don't know if I can use team chat to tell Tucker to go Torb, unfortunately. See a lot of damage getting taken from Noodlepepe though. He's running away with 83 health. Gets taken down as he crosses the bridge. We see both DPS is dead for Hendrix there. Second. A lot of damage on that Doomfist, but getting slammed as well. Has to be careful. Doomfist somehow still alive, but both yours dead for the other side. Another 2 kills going on the Sojourn and the Doomfist. Hendrix making very steady progress right now. Has to be careful of that Tracer pulse bomb. Chasing down that Tracer. Tracer's gonna run. Garret has that EMP. Hiro has that bomb. Woozy gonna have the big shield soon. And we're gonna see the Zarya switch from the Doomfist again. The Diva Meg going out, get a double kill onto the supports of the enemy team, and that's gonna be an easy team fight for Hendrix now. With the supports routed. And you know, if you really think about it, I think the tank's probably the most important role. It's about the tank, the entire team falls apart. Then it goes to supports, as without the supports, your team is also going to fall apart, but DPSs, you just can't kill anyone. It's not an instant team fight loss, so something to consider, you know? Something to consider. The more you know. And unfortunately, Hendrix is going to be forced off the robot momentarily. Big hack coming out. Garret coming in from behind. Gonna try to hack that Zarya. Does get the hack out. And that Zarya should be dead any minute now. Another big hack here. Hendrix with all the momentum here. Is this what they need to get a win? We see Blossom of Death coming out of noodlepepe. A bunch of kills right there. And that will cement it. We're going 2-2. We are going to the hybrid mode. Hybrid last. Ain't that interesting? No tanks chosen from hero yet. Which means I actually can't scroll past him. Which unfortunately going to be a big problem for me. Gonna be a Ryan coming out here. Garret back on the Sombra where you see nobenx on that Reaper that he loves. Nobenx woozy. Woozy not gonna be in the Mercy this time, opting for the Ana. Excuse me. We're actually gonna see Hendrix on defense first this time on the hybrid map. Quite intriguing. Unfortunately, gonna be noodlepepe gonna be the first to fall here. Garret coming back into the fight from the side. Does escape. Woozy's gonna fall in the background. And we're gonna switch back to hero here for a moment. Garret still just being annoying. Taking a lot of damage here. He's gotta be careful. A lot of damage still. Garret's gonna fall in the background. Does get a kill on the Lucio, and other Reinhardt's gonna fall here. Advantage Hendrix says Hiro also has the Earth Shatter up. Should he choose to use it? noodlepepe gonna fall. So here a little bit of rage behind me in the lab. See if the Earth Shatter here doesn't go for the Earth Shatter, and unfortunately nobenx gonna fall in the hallway. Garret gotta be careful as well. And unfortunately, Bethany College does take point. I should be careful. Hendrix trying to defend for 4 minutes here. And then we see the double stun coming out. And the Earth Shatter. Not gonna do anything, unfortunately. noodlepepe is gonna die. Garret invisible, but it's a 1v5 right now. Very, very unfortunate situation. We see a diva switch here. No other switches from Hendrix yet. I also see the payload. I don't know why I said Hendrix is on defense. We are on offense. We got 3 minutes to attack. Attack we will. You're gonna fall there, but Hendrix still has points. We see nobenx and nobenx not gonna be able to take down this Reinhardt actually. Reinhardt being a problem in the back. You never really want a Reinhardt behind you. Very dangerous situation to be in. But with Hendrix on point and 2 minutes 30 to go, they're making very good progress forward. Ultimate pogs for the enemy Kiriko. Noodlepepe also has ultimate, staying up above. Gotta be careful of his health. Everyone at Hendrix at low health. But gonna be Hendrix, gonna be Hiro chasing down. Three more minutes for Hendrix to win. Hendrix almost hitting point here. They're not going to cap in time, actually. And with that, Hendrix just takes it. 3 minutes left. That is perfect gameplay. By all accounts. I'm actually going to see a Junkrat coming out and a Domina. Very interesting. We're also going to see the May from the Garret. Very defensive comp. Yes, there. Yeah, no, I realize. I'm just tired, man. What we're going to do here is we're going to press space. Type that out in chat. You're gonna see Domina going in there, doing a lot of damage. Has to be careful of that laser though from this Metro. And with that, Hendrix winning the initial team fight. We'll see what they can do from here. big kill against scored there. That Genji falling victim to the Junkrat. I thought Genji was banned, but apparently that was last round. I don't know what happened there for a second. You're gonna watch the dominant gameplay for a second. Huge hit from Domina there. Will get not a kill actually. Taking a lot of damage though. He didn't have to retreat. Doesn't retreat in time. And we're gonna see the May ultimate popped, trying to get Bethany College off the zone to some success. So contested. Having to deal with the Genji, but does deal with him rather well. Hendrix was a very successful attack so far, or defense so far. Minute 14 left, and they will win this game. They'll win the full game actually. It's a best of 5, remember, and 2-2 right now. It's double match point. One minute remaining. Dancing Cow gets taken out, but we gotta be careful of that ultimate. You see, Cassidy has ultimate as well as that Genji, and you saw how devastating Genji ultimate could be in an earlier round. You see the hazard jumping in past them. Genji ultimate pops. You gotta be very careful here. Genji's gonna fall actually. Woozy falling in the Hendrix backline. nobenx also taking a death. Hiro just kind of floating around his zone right now, making sure it's contested. Taking out the enemy Juno. Enemy Cassidy gonna be taken out here. Almost for sure. Does get taken out. And now it's just a hazard on the zone for Bethany College. 5 seconds left. This is looking promising for Hendrix. Heading into overtime here. Overtime fading now. They just gotta take out the last lurkers on the zone. And it will be Hendrix winning it all. What a turnaround from Hendrix here. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, practically. And what a win to celebrate. Play of the game from scored on the Emre. Man, this must have been a boring game if that was play of the game. Dang. Good game played by Hendrix there. Something that they will be proud of. Recovering from last week's loss. The game. GG's. That was awesome. And everyone at home, thank you so much for watching as usual. Have a wonderful night, and we'll hope to see you again for Sunday for the Mario Kart game. Mario Kart game will be streamed here this week. Make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be a pretty good win, hopefully. But until next time, good night. We'll see you around. Thank you for tuning in.